What's up, everyone? It's the big 4 over here. The birthday bash with the bros. We got the BroMigos. We got Caleb on the MC, spinning them records. Caleb, say what's up.
Hey, what's up, fam? How y'all doing? Yeah, living life, feeling great. I wiped my ass with a dude wipe.
All right, I just said what I said.
Oh, sorry.
I just said say what's up, man. We're not sponsored by dude wipes yet. To my left, I got the Ricky, bring it up. What you got?
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, classic Ricky.
Ricky.
Better bring it down.
To the left of Ricky, we got Jeffy Lube. We got the Jester. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the big bear.
Caleb, I think people are supposed to hear him.
And no, it's fine. No, I can talk over it.
All right,
Jeff, shout yourself out.
Hello. We're taking me back with this song. I used to listen to this stuff back in the day.
I didn't realize how old that song is.
This song is very old. This is a classic
2000s.
dance classic right here. Love this stuff.
Yeah.
That's right, Jeff with a G, everybody.
There you go. Thank you.
And last but not least, we got the birthday boy.
Yeah.
Jake the Cake.
Jake the Cake.
The birthday cake.
I mean, I love some cake.
Yeah. Today's your day to have cake, my friend.
I had some.
I bet you did.
I enjoyed it.
I can tell.
It was good.
Thank
cake.
you.
Love it.
And you're Greg.
And yeah, and also I'm Greg, and I'm a recurring guest.
Greg hasn't been on in a bit, but he's
time.
been on before. Jeff's been on before. We're waiting for another one, a sixth, Kevin Burns, who is also a part of Watch Your Lips podcast. So this is kind of hit or die, kind of missing my boy Chad, and then we've got the BroMigos, and then Watch Your Lips was a big mashup, kind of.
I don't like how you turned off the music when I got introduced. I felt like it went quiet.
Are you going to take the lead on the outro part of it?
Yeah, so we're gonna do the outro.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, everybody, that was a great podcast. Oh, man. We had so many hijinks. I can't believe Ricky didn't say that much. Great time.
I didn't know it was gonna fit all the way in.
Caleb got drunk, and, Jeff, I didn't know it was that big, man. Thanks for showing that off.
No problem, dude. Hey, that's why they call me Big Right.
That's right.
And we can explain it the next time of how this
It's funny
went.
because
Nothing wrong about
left.
that. I hope you had a great birthday pod, Jake. That was awesome. Thanks for having me.
Hey,
I appreciate you
Happy
joining.
birthday,
Hey, I
Jake.
feel
Yeah,
bad
happy
now.
birthday.
Did you want to do your own introduction?
No, yeah.
Just do it, Greg.
Hey, I'm Greg.
Solid.
I appreciate you guys hanging out, man, on taking time out of your weekend. Yeah, I'm 40. It was. I think yesterday was more weird that that was the last day of my 30s. I think is what tripped me out the most. But
Did you have are you having any midlife stuff going on right now? Any type of crisis?
I don't know if it's a crisis, but yeah, it felt a little odd.
Is it a mindfuck turn for
Kind
you?
of. I mean, I don't know if it was for you.
Rick,
but
you've been there for like 5 years, right?
So you're like pretty past that.
Caleb didn't know how old his brother was until today.
I don't suffer from midlife crisis.
the scary part is how fast it goes.
Crises.
And now with the kids, it seems like, I mean, you have kids now.
Yeah.
Like
Your kids-
exponential.
It's just flying.
Flies by.
So yeah.
Damn,
That
dude.
makes me wonder though, because you guys remember how like the old midlife crisis stuff was like a dude would buy a Porsche that he couldn't afford because his dick doesn't work or whatever the reason was.
And now they have Viagra.
Like, what's the new midlife crisis thing that you would do?
I have no idea.
Like just boost your Instagram or something?
I barely get on that shit anyway.
I feel like it's just been a crisis for years now. It's like it doesn't really matter. It's just like we're just all living in it.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be redundant to like I'm gonna have a crisis. Like, you're right.
We're all in a crisis right now.
I just kind of want to know what the equivalent would be. Like, what's the new age like thing that?
You start,
probably-
I know.
I mean-
you start doing TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
You
You
get
get
40-year-old dude doing TikTok.
you get in shape and you get on TikTok. You get on the socials
That's
and
it.
you try to go fuck other things. So I think
You
that's
try to go
what
fuck other things.
Yeah, other things. It doesn't matter.
Not even people, man.
just
I mean, you
toaster.
bring
I
up
don't care.
TikTok. Is anybody here on TikTok?
No.
I don't want.
I'm the only one on TikTok.
I don't want China.
I'm
to
not
have my
on
shit.
TikTok. I mean, I guess I have an account. But
That'd be sick, Jake. You should start one.
It's not. It's not my. It's like a
Talk about
it's
midlife
fake.
crisis.
yeah, what would
you
you
just started
do?
today?
No, but I go just walk. It's funny. There's literally people on there that go live and all they're doing. They go to sleep and people just watch them sleep.
And
That's
you,
not really new though, man. That's
Is
been
it not
happening
new?
for a
I think
while.
it's stupid, but
There's some streamers. for a
people.
long
I mean,
time,
thousands of people are watching somebody sleep.
I'm not into that, but I like watching people watching the people sleep, like their reactions.
Hey Ricky, can you do me a favor? Can you take the mic off the fucking? Oh, let's clean it up a little bit.
I thought you meant my mic. It's like, what did I say?
Yeah, Greg, can you go ahead and shut
real
the
quick.
fuck up?
Greg's
Can
mic
you do us a
off.
favor and get rid of this guy?
Caleb, you want to? How about your
damn.
bottle too? Your big ass thermos.
No, it's fine.
Okay, we'll leave it. Go ahead, leave it. Doug, I didn't say it.
I gotta put
Good
mine
talk,
with
good talk.
No, I'm
Mosquito.
glad-
I think it's just
Yeah,
people
you're gonna talk
sleepiness.
about my thermos. Hold on a second.
I know
here.
Ricky's.
Yeah, you don't.
Ricky's.
Yeah, but I got mosquito, dude.
Oh, that makes it better. and
Got a
less
rep-
big.
I forgot he watches this.
We need coasters.
Sorry. Anyways, my bad.
It's not covering up Jeff.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm
Nothing
nice
much
and big
really
over here.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you brought up too midlife crisis. One of the things I had for tonight. This is from a couple weeks ago. I thought we were going to do one. We didn't do it. I kept the notes. Was not midlife crisis, but I've been going backwards a little bit in time, like to my youth a little bit. And I was thinking, is there any shit you guys miss about being a kid versus what we're dealing with in today's environment and like world?
doing sick ass jumps off on my bike and making those jumps out of dirt.
Okay.
Remember that hill by the house
Is that it?
that we used
That's
to?
the one.
That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was
open lot
fun.
with all the dirt jumps on it and shit.
I was thinking about like TV stuff, like when back in the day, if you missed it, you fucking missed it.
I
It
was going to talk about that. That was one of my favorite
my bad,
things.
bro.
Was no,
I
that's
think you and
fine.
I kind of chatted
Yeah.
about this week.
Yeah, where you'd sit around. Well, you wouldn't sit around, but you'd make like time to watch TV or actually do something with the television, instead of having everything kind of given to you at the moment. So it just, I don't know. I enjoyed doing that, and I don't know. I like watching the scroll for some reason.
The what?
The scroll.
Of what's going on?
The scroll, like what's coming on. Ooh, this is gonna come on in about a half an hour. I gotta
Yeah,
make sure
remember?
I'm watching TV right now.
Okay, so Jeff would, and I don't know if we've talked about it on here, but Jeff would have hours of Simpsons recorded on VHS tapes.
I did do that.
And when I would spend the night, that's what I would go to sleep to. Is I would put on one of his, because this guy would cut commercials. You recorded it, and it was very well done.
You live editing.
And I'm talking like the late '90s, 2000.
Yeah, it was on Fox twice a day at that time. So, I just would get home from school, wait for The Simpsons to come on, and just, put in my tape, record it, cut out the commercials. I kind of wish I kept them because it'd be kind of cool to.
So you don't have them? I was going to ask you. that.
My mom probably has a lot of those tapes, to be completely honest. I don't have a VHS anymore, so I don't know who does. But
I
we
heard
could probably
VHS
find one.
tapes. The actual tape will eventually disintegrate, and they're all going to be obsolete.
Yeah.
So everything you have recorded, like fucking digitize it.
Yeah, I'm sure I could find.
I've
those
never
tapes
heard
somewhere.
that.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I heard it, so it must be true.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Not
if
only,
you didn't
not
know-
only did you hear it, but you actually said it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely true
If
now.
you hear something and say it, you make it into existence.
Greg's in the know.
I know that because I said it.
Now you are sporting a Niners hat.
I thought you were a Cowboys fan, so I did this. I am a Niners fan, but I thought I was like get a little for your
Little
birthday,
jab?
little jab for your birthday. Happy
because
birthday,
they are
bitch.
competing, Caleb. If you didn't know, the
No, I
Niners-
get it.
He's
Okay.
heard. He's
yeah,
heard.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. It's going to be a tense day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm tense right now. I'm anticipating what's going to go down.
So this is the day
It's
before
the game of the century.
The divisional round Sunday. We had 2 games today, and tomorrow is
Yeah.
the Cowboys Niners. They have a classic '90s rivalry. They haven't had one in a while, but like there's a lot of hype in this game. It's like because they're both really good, and
And just so
it's
everybody
fucking
knows,
exciting.
he's explaining to the listeners who don't understand, because we're a room full of fellas who get it.
I'm explaining.
So if you're listening right now, he's just trying to give you information that we
Yeah.
all know.
Caleb, why don't you tell me about like what are your favorite matchups for the Niners Cowboys tomorrow?
First of all, I got to say I love matchups because I mean that's just where it starts.
Yeah.
Adrenaline's full. Yeah.
What do you
was
think
your
of
question?
what do you think of Purdy?
Huh?
What do you think of Purdy?
Purdy?
Yeah.
I don't like to refer to him like that though. That seems very disrespectful.
Go ahead.
What do you,
what do you like to call
pretty
him?
good?
Pretty good.
What?
So I agree.
mean,
Is that the first time you heard that, Rick?
Purdy. He's been pretty good for the position he plays.
Yeah, that's why they say that. I have a bumper sticker.
Caleb, are you a fan of the position he plays? Like, who other guys in the league that play the same position as Purdy are you in on?
Man, That's a loaded question.
What position does Purdy play? I guess is what I'm
That's
asking.
my favorite game.
Well, the one that that we all appreciate.
Yeah. He's right there.
How about that guy who kicked the 4 wrong field goals?
4 wrong? 4 wrong.
Hey,
Or like 4
they were
wide.
incorrect, that guy. And I'll tell you what, that's dirty Vegas type shit.
I
You
think
know?
he was in on it.
You're not kicking.
You know why? Because
you're not incorrectly kicking no field goals
I had
4
the fuck-
times in a
I had
row.
the fucking
There's
over
money
that
involved
game.
in that.
I had the over in that game.
Tapping to the Rockies.
If he
thank you
made
for
one of
sponsoring
those
us. This is
kicks, I
3
would
Bromigos.
have got it. That shit was fixed.
Oh yeah, you
Also-
don't miss no 4 field goals.
You know what else I heard? That the NFL and the NBA are classified as entertainment. Therefore, they can legally fix games. That's something to think about.
And they're in bed with these gambling.
Oh yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Think about that. It's kind of
Think about it every day. Makes me sick.
What do you think about the spread tomorrow?
Looking good. Looking good. Put it on 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys laughing at? Do we all not know betting terms? Put it on the bread.
Put it on the bread.
Put the spread on the bread, baby.
That's what you. Are you gonna take?
Jake's just done. He's like, okay, yeah, we're done.
Have you seen the slap fighting thing? Where these guys like slap the shit out of each other?
I don't
Yeah, didn't
understand,
Dana
man.
White start one out here? Because they were doing it in
Never heard that.
Germany or Russia. Yeah, Dana White's got one, I
What's
guess.
up with like the talcum powder they have on their hand? You know, it's like the
Did you
white.
see the one guy's face? That's all
Yeah,
my
it
concern
exploded.
was. Is like,
Yeah.
His face exploded. It all went numb in a matter of like 0.1 seconds.
What is it? What are you like? What is it going to take for you to compete in that?
I mean, I think
get
I would do
two.
it, to be honest. I could take a hit, and I got,
Yeah.
I mean, I got a nice beard here, and
It's
you
some
know,
cushion.
I got a big ass hand too, so I think I could do some damage.
Okay.
I think your world would get rocked.
You probably would. That I've seen that big ass Russian dude. Well, he's really stocky, and he just I think he was like palming dudes all the time and hitting them in their temple. I think they told him to stop.
They got
doing
girls
that,
doing
so-
it too.
Yeah.
It's almost like a throwback, you know, like before you challenge someone to a duel, you'd like slap them.
Yeah. It's just like a,
With a
with
glove.
Glove,
a
yeah.
massive
Glove,
insult.
This is like the 21st century version of that.
Like if it was a crowd and somebody slapped you, would you rather be slapped or punched? What's
I'd rather be punched. I think. There's something demasculating
Yeah.
about a slap. Like, what was that? Chris Rock.
yeah, and Will Smith.
Oh, Will Smith.
It was so. It looked even worse that he just got slapped. Something about a slap. You know,
I thought he handled himself fantastic though.
he did. He did. That was bullshit. But if he took a punch,
Are you just gonna let Will Smith smack you on live television? Or are you like what do you? Are you Chris Rock?
yeah,
Are you slapping back? Or are you going even harder on his wife? Like
I'd be like, what do I have to lose?
is like that what happened to her hair?
People,
Or-
okay, like you said, oh, I like he showed some class and restraint. For what? The man just slapped him and walked away, and he took it.
I mean, I think he looks a lot better in the situation after the fact.
Chris
That's
Rock
for
does,
sure.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Will Smith looked like an idiot,
No,
to be honest.
I would have punched him in his dick.
Yeah, but didn't Chris Rock
That's some class.
apologize for saying what he
I
said?
mean, they shouldn't have had to if he did.
Did you guys see that? I actually saw
It's a
that.
fucking joke, dude. Like they're jokes.
I saw that live, and I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with this?
Is it real?
with this broadcast?"
So
because they started cut out, and like I could tell the editing was off, and like the sound went off. And I was like, "Oh, this is real.
That's
like this
actually-
shit actually happened."
That's actually funny because I came downstairs when that happened,
Did you?
and then you were like, "Dude, you got to watch this shit." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. What is it?" And then you showed me. I was like, "Oh, fuck, he got slapped." But you're like, "No. The editing was all off." Did you notice?
That's how I knew it wasn't staged.
It wasn't even about the slap. You were like, "No.
That's
the
first thing.
editing was off."
Yeah.
You didn't see that shit? It was bad editing. And it was not on. That editing was not on. And I'm like, Greg, yeah, but he slapped him. And you're like, fuck that, Caleb.
Look what they did with the editing.
was off.
The sound was off. They changed the camera.
Horse shit. He was upset.
It ruined the moment for me.
And then we talked about the slap afterwards. But yeah, that initial bit was.
I forgot the slap even happened.
Yeah, what the fuck was the slap?
The editing was
What is it? That editing was not awful. Richard.
Okay, so would you guys partake in a slapping
no,
contest?
I'm not getting my ass. No,
well,
How do you win?
Okay,
I don't know.
I don't even know what you guys
He's
are talking
dead.
about.
here's
we
what
have a winner.
Yeah, I do know this. They were saying that the winner took home $5,000.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting
$5,000.
fucked.
To be
I'm not,
fair,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Slapping.
do that for $5,000. Fuck that.
no.
No.
Especially if you lose, do you get like a
Fucking concussion.
congratulations?
A doctor's bill.
You walk out with a
It was your
concussion and a
first
bag of ice.
and last tournament, basically.
Yeah.
Because I would never do it. The winner gets 5 G's.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
I
that
don't-
guy
I don't-
that his head exploded
Yeah.
or whatever, he won the tournament.
It looks like you lost.
Yeah. That's what I thought. But they came out and said that he won.
It looked like 8,000 bumblebees just attacked
Yeah.
his face at once. Just fucking swolled up.
Wait, so I don't understand. What is this? So people.
It's like an arm wrestling table, right? And you have to stand there and take somebody's, as hard as they can, slap you across the face.
Slap you right on the face.
Oh shit! So just like Sunday.
Huh?
Yeah, just like any Sunday.
Slapping Sundays. You guys don't do
You
that?
don't do that?
You don't do Sunday slaps?
Yeah, they got them at the bar on the corner. The slapping Sundays.
Slapping, yeah.
That
It's
ain't
next to Susie Tuesdays.
Yeah, right. Susie Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Dude, their special is really good.
And a spanking
The Susie soup?
Saturdays.
Yeah, and they got those spanking ass Saturdays.
Steve.
Yeah.
You guys are talking to a bunch of married
I'm
dudes
sorry,
over
you
here.
guys-
We don't go to
Oh,
slapping
You guys
Sundays.
left them
You guys aren't
all
doing slapping
alone.
Sundays.
I went to go save them.
Yeah.
'Cause that wasn't- it wasn't really a great joke, but you guys didn't.
It
give
wasn't-
Any
I
help
mean, you
at all.
said it wasn't
At least
really-
At least I went in there.
Just got a yes and.
Yeah. See. Yes. And been there. You guys suck at improv.
Anyway, Greg. So,
I have a good improv game if you guys want to do it.
I mean,
oh, can we?
I guess we suck.
Oh
but the
man,
jokes
that would
suck.
be a lot of fun.
You
You
guys
know?
do some improv?
The jokes are fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Kaylee.
No, you're right. I agree with you.
I mean, if you guys got nothing else to talk about, like, we
The
can
improv game would be
some
fun.
No,
improv.
I just I do have something else to talk about. As a matter of fact,
Oh,
staying
shit.
old school, right?
Oh, right.
I read an
sorry.
article. I think I told you
This
this.
is your theme.
People are losing their shit over a movie from Disney from 1994.
Lion King?
It was Blank Check.
Oh.
What?
Really? Oh, about the girl kissing the boy.
So the kid's love interest. Have you seen the movie Blank Check? Kid gets basically, he's a kid riding his bike. A just released criminal backs over his bike and
Gives him a blank check.
Gives
It's
him
like,
a blank
oh my
check
god, this
and-
kid can have everything he wants.
right,
basically.
and he signs a check
Yeah.
and the kid makes it $1 million and
Yeah.
pretends to be some certain person. And his love interest is
Mr.
some
McIntosh.
FBI, agent, and he likes her. Right?
How old's the agent?
She's like, I think she's
She's a grown woman.
in real
We're
life,
talking about a kid.
In real
yeah.
life, at the time, the article said she was 31 when the movie was
But
shot.
she played like young 12.
Yeah.
An FBI
The
agent.
kid
who's
played like
20.
a 14-year-old.
Right. That's
No,
fine.
no,
I mean,
he
I
was
think he's
younger
younger.
now.
He's probably like
I'm
12.
saying the kid
He's
in the
like
movie
12.
though was they're saying his age was like 14. He was playing like 11, 12-year-old.
Got it.
So they're up in arms that his love interest was an older woman, and that when she comes to realize like this kid kind of likes her, she says call me or whatever when you're older, and I think she gives him a little peck kind of kiss.
Cute.
And people were like, it's disgusting, losing their shit over it. And I mean, whatever. It is kind of weird. Like you think about it and you're like, okay, I mean, I get it, but I don't.
It's not like she
I'm not
sucked-
gonna.
It's not like she like blew him.
Well, my first thought was, I was 13. I didn't have any girls in my I wasn't thinking about girls I went to school with. It was on my wall was Jenny McCarthy, and I watched Baywatch.
And they were not 14.
No.
12. Yeah.
Why did I watch those shows? Whose love interest at 14 is a girl that no, they're older chicks that you saw on TV. For your first crush, you
Yeah, because
probably
you're not thinking about Susie in fucking chemistry.
No.
You're thinking about, that.
Well, yeah.
Well, if they're throwing a fit about Blank Check, then why aren't they throwing a fit about That's My Boy? The Adam Sandler movie.
Ricky. We're talking about a Disney movie.
I know, but it doesn't matter who made it. It's still about a 13-year-old banging his teacher. It's not. They're actually banging.
It's a Disney film.
I know, but still.
It's on Disney Plus is the problem.
okay.
I know.
Here's the hypocrisy,
And
though.
that's what they're saying. I don't care.
This is what would never fly, though. Switch the sexes.
If it was a girl that felt liked the
If there's like
the older
a fucking,
male
like,
FBI's.
30-year-old FBI dude who's like, "Hey, call me when you're 18."
Yeah.
I mean, there was multiple movies like that in the 70s. So
those are the
Jeremy
better
Irons
times.
was in like a movie called Lolita with like a
Well,
like
every
a teen
song is
girl,
about
so,
like,
yeah.
damn girl,
Yeah,
stay
exactly.
out of my way, you're too young. I wish I could fuck you. You know, they're all about
Yeah.
like dudes wanting to bang chicks, but they're too young. Like there's songs that were just about that.
Well,
It's different.
doesn't Ted Nugent have a song about banging like a 13-year-old or something like that? I think there's multiple songs like in the 80s and the hair bands. They were all talking about fucking teenagers.
We've come a
I
long
don't know.
way.
Yeah, we've come a long way, and I feel like
There's a lot of
Well,
B-sides
you know,
that have those tracks.
But they want
Jake
it
would, like-
canceled. They want it gone. They want.
Yeah,
and it's
here's the
like
Jake
we're
was saying,
bitching about something from nearly 30 years ago.
yeah, 30 years
that's-
ago, we're
And you literally have to
fuck.
click play and fucking watch it. Like it doesn't just come on. Like you're not forced to watch it.
I mean, and you're supposed to relate to the fucking kid in the movie. Like that's the person, that's the protagonist, that's the person you're supposed to relate to. You're supposed to put yourself into that fucking body. You would want
Because you wanted to fuck that FBI agent, too.
I thought she was
agent,
hot,
You know who
yeah.
that is? That's her name was Duff, and she was an MTV VJ. She was fucking super hot.
Duff-
Yeah,
Duff
I love
was
his
Yes,
memories
she was
so
fucking
much.
super hot. So like, yeah, I would want to fuck her as a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking lie. So I mean, I think it's stupid. You need to put yourself in the context of the movie and the
Well, I mean,
protagonist.
let's
like,
be real.
like you do in a normal fucking movie. I don't know, man.
Being
It's
13, we
weird.
were all 13-year-old boys. Like I'm sorry, but like again, you watch Baywatch and you're seeing boobies.
Yeah.
you're
And
not
you
going
just
to class.
Straight up have this fucking muscle in your pants that's always hard, and you're sitting there like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this boner?
I had a boner from
I'm
the
sorry to our family that listens to this because
Aunt Marianne.
it's recently come to my
Shout out to
attention
Aunt Marianne
that
real
one
quick.
of my aunts,
Let
who
your
I
kids listen to this
adore, and she watches and supports everything that I do in this, and my cousins. I love you guys. Don't judge us or think of us any differently.
What's your aunt's name?
We don't.
No,
need
we're
to-
not gonna
We're
go
not going to
there.
give it out.
Well,
but
shout out to Aunt. By the way, we all got boners, all right?
That's not a good idea.
we don't. But you know,
Well, you guys might not, but I'm straight rock hard right now.
Caleb always takes Viagra before we podcast.
at what point are we going to stop this? Like everything's got to go.
Dude, it's that same thing though about the Christmas song that everybody freaked out about. That was all rapey. Like it's cold outside.
Oh yeah.
Well, just stay in here. She's like, I gotta go. Okay, but it's warm. But it's
Freezing. You don't wanna go
those
out.
aren't the
You don't
words.
wanna
But
go
you
out
guys know
there.
that fucking song where it's just like the guy's pursuing this chick because he's trying to get laid, and she's playing coy. That was the age and the era of women were like that. They'd be like, "No, I can't. Pursue me." That's how it was. But nowadays, like,
Now it's like
you know,
wet ass pussy.
right now it's wet ass pussy. Like
That's
you
a
got
song,
you got
right?
stir
Yeah.
spaghetti.
So
in
they're
my
mad about
snatch,
that,
and
but they're
it's-
not mad about
wet ass pussy, right?
hypocrisy.
So it is
Okay.
that whole thing.
I think now I'm with you, Jake. This whole I don't like going back and trying to cancel stuff from the past. Because if you get rid of things from the past and you don't learn from it, okay, it's like it's good to keep these things to see how far you've come. It's like, okay, yes, this movie was 30 years ago. This is what shit was like then. We don't do that anymore, but we were there. And look how far we've come. And also, it's asinine to think you could go back and take something out like it never happened. That should happen, you know? That's part of history. You don't.
It's already done.
Yeah, but the problem is Disney's going to cave and they're going to take it off
Oh, fuck Disney.
because they're a woke ass company and
I don't have a problem with that. I don't. It's whatever.
fucking dumb.
I don't care. I just. It's 30 years ago, and it's not like you said. It's not like there's a love scene between the kid and the.
That would have been hot though.
How do you audition for that?
Watching
That's
that
on-
kid.
Like you don't think that
Disney-
kid enjoyed
Disney-
playing that
They
role?
should have a Disney
Oh, yeah.
X.
Come on,
They
man.
got Disney Plus. There
Yeah.
should be Disney X.
Yeah, just turn the plus one way.
Just a bunch of
That's how
Quarter
low that-
turn.
animals fucking each other.
Yeah, yeah. All the movies like.
But like, I start thinking about that, and I'm so
Pocahontas.
Poke our hot ass.
reading that.
Pocahontas.
Are you thinking of Disney adult film names?
Yeah, we turned the plus to the X.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's been done
You've all
before
heard of
for
Disney.
sure.
Oh,
They have porn names for everything. So
That's true.
No, but I want that shit
Porn
mainstream.
names and
I don't have
parodies.
to like go on some seedy site to see it. Okay, I want that shit on my
Yeah,
streaming
you want some
device.
premium
Yeah.
subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, Disney? Let's get real.
Yeah, let's get X.
Yeah, let's get X. Disney X, baby. What kind of movies we working with?
Oh, like the titles?
Yeah.
Oh well, there's there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many.
I'm trying to think of a fucking there's
The Lion
Queen.
Yeah,
That's
the Lion, well, that's
the gay
real shit
one.
that would do now.
genre.
Like the Lion Queen.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of gay lions.
Simbasa. She's black, by the way.
I was gonna go somewhere, but it's like when you get
Let us do it.
you got lemons, you make lemonade, right? But continue.
Yeah.
Please
I
go.
want to see a
Bali?
mermaid movie where the top half is a fish.
What else you got, Greg? Yes, you're off to a great start. There was no starter pistol. You just fucking went off. Go ahead.
You follow that up.
I mean, he's got a point.
You're right. I'm just trying to think of Disney movies.
No, where it took me down was like going back that long, and then when reality TV started, and like the beginning of reality TV, and I was trying to think of the early shows.
Real World.
Real World was one, and it was even before some of the stuff I thought of, like American Chopper.
Survivor.
Survivor was the first, I think, game
Survivor
show.
was a huge.
Deadliest
huge one.
Catch has been around for a long time, but even you're talking Real World. What was the game show on MTV where Jenny McCarthy was
Singled out.
Singled out.
Oh,
Chris
man.
Hardwick
That
was
was
on
like
that
the-
show.
Chris Hart was the host.
Yeah, he was the host. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Beauty and the Yeast Infection?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not a porn film.
That sounds like an educational maybe. Or a commercial for some product.
I mean, you got to go dirty. Just a Beauty and the Beast cock or something like that, dude. Like you just gotta put it out there. Don't try to be too clever. You know.
That poor family.
You know.
I can't stop thinking about it now.
Still a
I'm
mermaid.
just
Lion
looking at-
King
yeah.
dick or something. I don't know. Like what the like you just do it. Just put it out
So
there.
basically, just add dick and
Yeah,
cock to every
dick-
Disney
Yeah,
movie.
just like
Big
something really
boobs, you know?
gross.
Yeah.
Very creative.
The
Jeff.
Hunchback of Fuck My Asshole.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's better. Part 3.
It's just,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, Lady and the Tramp is an
Lady and the
actual
Tramp
movie.
is right there.
I
Right
mean,
there.
There's Bam P starring R. Kelly.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Hey,
birthday, Jacob.
it's all
Wow.
love. Oh my God. What else you got then? What else?
What?
Don't look at Ricky.
Keep going with what you were
No,
talking.
I just was saying, like-
I like where you're going.
You know, it was the old reality TV. What other reality show? Like I
Well,
liked
they had the Road Rules, right?
Yeah.
That was
The
like
spin-off.
companion with
That's spawned
Real
from
World.
the spin-off stuff. I mean, it's whatever. Because I mean, what Theo Vaughn started on that?
Yeah,
shit?
Theo Vaughn was on that
Kyle
early.
Brandt.
Yeah, and the Miz.
The Miz.
Miz. Who he would do that character on that show. I remember watching that
Yeah.
season, and he'd jump around like a wrestler doing that impression.
If there- anybody young listening, like, who are we? What are
Right,
you
yeah.
talking
What about like what is that?
Guaranteed it's not very young.
Favor
This is
Flav
definitely just
show?
for the
What
old
was that
dudes.
one?
This is an old dude. Remember the old days?
Hey,
Isn't
Flavor
it total-
Flav was.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the?
Well, they had the Rock of Love for like Brett Michaels, right? And the,
Good
is
God,
that
you're
his fucking-
talking. You watched VH. That was VH1
Those are good. Those
shit,
are
bro.
good VH1 shows.
Tila-
dude. Yeah, the
Tila
fucking.
Kim
Just talking
Tequila.
about
That's
VHS.
right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's only one letter.
Well, that was like back in the MySpace days when she was like popping.
I heard
What was
she,
her?
I heard she didn't have a good ending.
Flavor of Love was the Flavor Flav
Fucking-
one.
Jeff, I wouldn't admit that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, we all watch Flavor.
I used to
I
watch
was gonna
VH1
say-
like crazy, man.
What was he was in the one with the rehab too, right?
Yeah, the
Celebrity Rehab.
Celebrity Rehab
Flavor Flav
with
was-
what's her
Or
Brazil Nielsen.
Yeah, his wife was in that or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they were both, and that's where
Didn't
they first
see that
met.
one coming.
Yeah,
Him and her.
kind of an odd pairing. You know that dude's like a master musician.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like he can
Flavor
play like
Flav?
yeah, he can literally play like any instrument.
It's impressive.
Pretty wild, yeah.
Do you believe that, Caleb?
I just wish he would start showing that to the public.
Well, that's the thing. He has like YouTube
Does
videos
that
on there of
offend
him.
you, Caleb?
Huh?
Does that offend you?
Kinda, because I mean, if you say something like that, I'm like, prove it, dude. This guy just wore a huge clock and was just like, I
Well,
don't say my name.
That's what gets him the views. You look at him wearing the Viking hat and the clock, and that's got 10 million views. But him playing the piano, you know, classical
No, I
trained
wanna see
piano,
some- I
it's
wanna
it's
see
got
some
10
sense.
It's like
10,000. You know?
when I actually realized and heard that T-Pain could actually
Same
sing
thing, yeah.
and not just on autotune. He's like an
I
incredible.
feel
He's
like
got a
he's
really
tossed
good.
that out though before.
Dude can sing, man. It's pretty.
Flavor Flav just dated that mountain woman, and
But
then,
that was part of their shtick. That was like that was what they were doing.
See, that's what's lame about it. It's like, dude, show everybody how good you are. Why are you trying to be famous for stupid shit?
That's what sells the fucking.
I know, and that's the stupidest
been on the
thing in
internet?
world. Yeah, all the time, and I hate it.
I mean, he was the hype man. He was just a
stupid
hype
shit.
man back in the day, you know. But like, he wrote a ton of the music and did a ton of the producing. So you know, he was some
It's like,
major.
but you could make some more money by fucking degrading yourself.
yeah,
and being an asshole.
I mean,
Like,
that's
what
the
the fuck is
game,
that?
dude.
I don't like
It's
it.
fucked up.
Asshole sell.
I don't like it. Oh, they do.
Assholes
Oh,
sell.
they do.
Ask a proctologist.
I will the next
Yeah,
time.
please, thank you.
I'm actually
I thought he was just gonna
I'm an
leave you
appointment.
hanging on
Yeah,
that.
it's like a asshole.
Oh,
asshole
Fear Factor?
sell.
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
So I did like that.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was fun.
There's that channel. It's like on. It's like
51.
It has like these old. It just shows like Fear Factor.
Oh yeah, the old game show.
It's all
network.
game show, like
network.
everything
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like the early 2000s that I
Yeah.
used to watch, and it's just all like
Was
nostalgic.
there a particular game show that you did like on like not like Jeopardy, not
Guts.
like
Yeah,
Guts? That's a kids show though. That was like
Yeah.
Guts is great. I'm not.
Hidden Temple.
Well,
That was a
we
great
were-
show
we
too.
were kids.
Double Dare.
Double Dare.
I was
Family
into all
Double
that. I'm just saying like
Everything on Nickelodeon.
like Lingo, like weird show. Because I liked Lingo. I know they're bringing it back.
Hey, what was that one MTV show where they would have somebody go and check all the cum on somebody's bed sheets?
See,
MTV Splats.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like next.
Just
They would do like a black light and they would check all the cum on their sheets.
It would be
and
the
shit.
it was the dating show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
They-
the guys in the bus and stuff, and they like have.
They'd go in their room and
They
check
go
all
in
the
their
cum
room,
sheets.
yeah. Like the girl would like check their cum sheets, or they'd talk to the
so wait a
parents and
second.
shit
This,
like that.
isn't,
Yeah.
this
Like
is
you
not a
didn't know.
joke. This is
No,
a
this is
real
the
thing.
actual show.
I didn't
Yeah,
make that up.
yeah.
Caleb, I wouldn't put it past you. Is why.
I get it.
What if one time it was just mayonnaise because he just like had like a Subway sandwich too late at night and they just thought it was jizz. He's like, no, it's just mayonnaise.
It's just mayonnaise, guys. Stop
Why is it
freaking
showing
out.
up in the black light?
Well, because you also came on the mayonnaise. That was that
Yeah,
weird
that's what it
episode
was.
that they had. They're like,
It's the
all
jizz
right,
inside
yeah.
the mayonnaise.
You thought you had us, but we saw you.
He's trying to mask
That's
it.
cum, dude. We know.
He tried to mask it with mayonnaise.
Right.
It was the mayonnaise mask.
Nothing quite refreshing like a mayonnaise mask.
Jeff, help me.
I'm-
You like it? You're into it.
From
That's
what?
why.
He knew the show.
He did
Yeah,
know
man,
the
I
show.
know. I know. What I watched a lot
He's
of
got to
TV.
record
man.
on his VHS still somewhere at his mom's house.
Hey, and you better hurry up because it's gonna disintegrate. That shit's gonna disintegrate,
It's gonna
bro. So
disintegrate.
you better
digitize
digitalize
that.
it.
Yeah. Put that shit on
Gotta get
DVD.
it, yeah.
I think one of the best was when Chappelle Show did his version
Oh,
of Fear Factor.
so- I
with,
thought you were gonna do the real world.
That was great.
dude,
Too. I mean, which is better? Which one was better?
What's the square root of this apartment?
Yeah. Nighty night. Keep your butthole tight. I'm making juice. Yeah, that's so good, bro. Which one was better? He did the
There's
No,
they're both
the
so
Fear
good.
Factor one was good. It was Tyrone
Biggums,
eating
yeah.
the-
He like
welcome teacher, bitch.
takes a nap in that tank of water.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever.
eating the bull penis and shit like that.
He's all snoring. He's like, crack.
Crack.
Oh my god, Caleb, were you a Chappelle Show fan? You have to be. You can't say no.
Say no.
Seriously,
Say
no.
Yeah, it was all right.
No, get the fuck out of here.
I haven't even heard of it. What are you guys talking about?
no. Was that French? What is that?
I mean, it's
Chappelle? What is it like baguettes and shit? Is it like Friends? But
shut up. Now you're just being stupid,
being
silly.
silly, Billy. I know what that is. Yeah, I like that show. What about it?
Do you know? I just asked you.
Remember that show, Chappelle Show?
What kind of podcast is we could make references from a show that everybody's seen?
The
That's
breaks.
what this
I was
fucking
gonna ask
podcast
you
is?
which bit you liked. I don't
Oh.
know. Did you know about
That's
that?
the topic.
Did you know about that?
I knew about it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure you knew about
What
that.
about it?
You know about that?
All right, we should probably get out of this.
What, you want me to play the song?
No,
Infinity.
It went to suck there. That's all. No, that's where I was going. I went from.
Speaking of sucking,
because we-
blank check.
Dude, if she would have sucked that
Yeah,
kid's
exactly.
dick, it would have been whoa. Disney X.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Anyway, what did you like when you were a kid? What else?
What did
That's
you
it.
like, Greg? What were you getting into, man?
I like Ninja Turtles.
Let's stop talking about
Got big on
shows. How
Ninja
about
Turtles.
this? How about let's start talking about the shit we did outside of the TV
Yeah.
that you're into. You guys ever remember finding huge duffel cases full of porn magazines?
Did you
By the
ever?
railroad tracks?
You found
You
one?
guys, yeah. Duffel bag of porno magazines by the railroad tracks. And I feel like this is a common thing. I've talked to multiple people that have found shit like that.
It's weird how it's like
I want to know.
everybody
Who the
has
fuck
that story.
was dumping porn by the railroad tracks?
Probably just other kids that got caught with it or were about to get caught
No.
with
They
it.
couldn't
Right,
keep.
yeah.
Okay, kids couldn't keep their porn at their home, so they'd have it stashed somewhere
Sure.
out, and so they leave
I
it
mean-
out at a designated spot.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Where did he keep it?
I mean, in a place. I mean, where the towels
Oh,
were.
shit. That duffel bag by the railroad tracks.
That's
was
convenient.
mine.
Yeah, he kept it.
You ever find your own porn?
I found my
Didn't
own
you get caught
stash.
though? Didn't they get found?
Plenty of times.
What? And never.
They're next
You
to the
didn't think
tissues.
to stop doing it? You,
No,
I mean,
man, I gotta jack off to those titties. What do you mean?
I was just asking.
Bro,
I didn't need what you were doing with them. I just.
Caleb
Oh,
could
well, I'll
have killed
tell you.
somebody. He would
No,
have
we're
gotten away
good.
with it.
Yeah, that's true. Why you didn't have you had a stash somewhere? We'll just move it to him.
No, I just like the way you turned around like you're saying.
Oh, me?
Oh, what?
Well, look, my dad had Playboys and penthouses, so I didn't even have to hide it. I would just go in his bathroom when they were home.
That was kind of like. I mean, you guys.
That was
had
Couts, yeah.
That was also-
Couts' dad
had a
had
subscription.
subscription all the way back to the 70s, and he had
Yeah.
all the old ones in his closet, and then everything probably from the past year was in the toilet
I
right
remember-
there. So we just would go and grab them and fucking
I
look
asked
at
my
'em, so.
mom once, like, why does Dad have these magazines? And she's like, he likes to look at naked women. I'm like, well, and I tried to stick up for him because I felt like, well, maybe that's. I think she was upset. I was like, well, aren't there's stuff to read too, right? Mom?
I mean,
It's a
technically.
bro
Likes the
right there.
articles,
I was
Mom?
trying to make it, yeah, maybe just read for the articles or something like that. I was like, oh, this isn't going well. They get divorced.
But I mean, that's not even.
They're divorced. That's fine.
That was so sad and precious at the same time. And I
It
don't
doesn't
know how
seem
that
like
works.
it affected you at all.
Yeah.
affected my dick.
Well, see, but that's how I describe Greg to people. He's a little playboy and he's a little penthouse.
That's right. A little bit.
He's a little bit of both.
There's a big difference between the two.
Yeah, but he's mostly all about the articles.
What does he say in Superman? They don't show dick going in, which is a problem for me.
Have you seen pussy by itself? It's not for me.
Something needs to be in there.
I mean, I know we weren't supposed to talk
Yeah,
about shows or
sorry.
movies anymore.
Sorry.
Welcome
We're
to
doing
the
movie references
References
again.
podcast.
My bad. Hey, there are podcasts that are devoted to that, though.
Oh, sure.
Not this one.
Well,
Sorry.
tonight it is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, it's where we go, Caleb.
Okay.
We've always done it.
What do you
So I don't know
got? What
why
are you
you're-
bringing? What do you got?
Yeah,
you want
you
to
know,
talk
what do you
about
got?
Yeah,
something?
what do you got?
What do you want to talk about,
I'm
Caleb?
do you got?
sitting here,
The
man.
floor
What do you
is
got?
yours.
Go ahead.
Bring it.
Next.
And go.
Do it.
1-1. 1-1 was a racehorse. 1-2 was 1-2. When 1-1-1-1 race. 1-2 1-1-2.
All right, he brought. All right. What you got now, bitch?
Any comments about
you
what I
got
just
now?
said?
I don't know what you just
You guys
said.
want to ask about it?
Sure. You want to tell us about it?
No.
It's just a play on words.
I'm just sitting here.
Yeah. Sitting here.
Why
Sitting here
though?
by the dock of the bay. This is my brother's 40th birthday.
Happy birthday,
And this
kid.
is what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
I'm
you
the
know
one
what?
that asked.
Most
about it.
importantly, Ricky, fuck you. Okay? Think about
Teespring,
that.
everybody. Go to
Actually,
Teespring.
how about this? I used a dude wipe for the first time today.
Sponsor us.
No joke. As soon as I got here, I
You
had
let
to
it
take a
rip
poop.
first.
I did let it rip, man. It was bad. It was like gassy, just fucking. You know, you had that one that's kind of slide past the poop. Because that's what the farts are doing. They're like, excuse me. You have those first few that are like breathy, like, excuse me. And then the rude ones that can't wait because like the fat person's taking up the, they're like, get the fuck out of my way, please. And then finally the poop is like, okay, shit, I'll move, go. And then it comes out. But you got those ones that are sneaking past.
All right, and then you use the dude wipes.
Oh, it was so refreshing.
And you've never, ever,
No.
anything. So what was your final thoughts of it?
Yeah, dude.
It felt
Do a sponsor.
I'm gonna need some music for this one.
All right, cue it up, Caleb.
Cut this and send it to Dude Wipes.
As soon as I rip that turd, I let it rip real hard. And I felt like I was back in that club in the 80s.
He's got to play copyrighted music. So.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Sorry.
You could play a couple seconds, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to get... Nobody listens to this anyway.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
That's your
Just
concern.
our
Who's
family.
going to report it if nobody listens
Just
to
our
it?
family.
If you get a cease and desist, that's a win.
Yeah, that's what you used to say to me all the time. Like, dude, nobody hears this shit. And if they do, if they're complaining.
Do you know how many people we called like illegally and reported them?
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
All those people from New York? Yeah, all of them. All the people.
Because it's legal in California.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to talk about, Ricky? Specifically? Anybody
Well,
have anything?
I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom now.
Nobody's got
Fuck you, Caleb.
it. Go ahead and fast forward. I'm sorry. Caleb, what do you got, Caleb? Anything?
Yeah, I'll play the movie that you're talking about. Let's just watch the movie. Hey, let's just watch the fucking movie.
Sorry, my bad.
Let's watch the movie you're talking
My
about.
bad.
Welcome to, remember that movie when this happened?
Hey,
Sorry.
you guys see that movie? Hey, Greg, how you doing there?
Pretty
Welcome
good.
to, have you seen that movie?
Yeah, dude, with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, we got a piping hot episode here. It's called, you see that movie with the, what is it, Schindler's List?
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
And then the chick was in the red.
Yeah, that's right, and they killed all those Jews?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a
You
great
seen it?
movie.
I don't know what was worse. Was mine worse or was that,
That
worse?
was worse.
Right?
Yeah.
You can always make it worse.
I don't know. I thought it was a good movie.
No,
Yeah, it is a great movie. Hey, did you guys know that Schindler's List and Jurassic Park came out in the same fucking year?
Yeah, I think it was the same weekend, actually.
Dude,
They're both nominated.
Apparently,
dude.
he made Jurassic Park because they were like, we'll give you the funding for Schindler's List
That's
because it
what
was
he
so
wanted to
tricky.
do.
It was such a tricky film.
Because he's Jew.
And they were like, we'll give you the money to do it. Steven Spielberg also, if anybody's wondering. And he was like, okay, fine. So I'll make Jurassic Park if you give me the funding to do Schindler's List. Isn't that the most baller thing in the world? You made a badass dinosaur film and you were like, ugh, I guess if I can make the Holocaust movie I want to make.
I feel like that's kind
How
of common,
badass
right?
do you
You
have
do
to
a
be?
passion you do the big blockbuster movie to do your passion project.
What if you only had...
But see, most of the time it's like you do a shit thing
yeah,
to do the thing you want
but
to
both
do.
of those movies are super successful.
Badass.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the
Did
same
they
is...
really come out the same weekend?
Same year.
Same
not
year.
Same weekend,
okay, I think you
same
said
year.
same weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
same year. Yeah, that
Same
sounds-
fucking year, man. That's like the most remarkable thing to me.
Was it the same year as Pulp Fiction and all those movies? Was that 94?
That was a great year for movies.
Forrest Gump, or was that 92? I think it was 92.
No, it was later. It was like
don't know.
94,
That was 94.
95.
95,
So
94.
Apollo 13 came out just after, I think, with
That was like 95, 96.
with
Tom Hanks.
Forrest Gump as well. Anyways,
What if
Interesting.
Spielberg only had the money, the budget to do one of those movies, so he combined them? Jurassic List,
Oh, Schindler's Park?
Schindler's Park.
Schindler's
Oh,
Park.
that's the
Schindler's
worst part.
Park's better.
Schindler's
Yeah.
Park.
It's way better than
Real
Jurassic
fucked
List.
up.
Schindler's
Yeah, we're
Park,
treading on some
where they go in this like
real
Jeep.
interesting
Oh, I
territory
know.
But it's like
here,
the
guys.
Holocaust,
Yeah.
and they're
Which
just
is sad. Like, I kind of think like maybe that's what Hitler kind of thought the concentration camps were like. Because they're in pens, you know. If you look to the
Called
right, you
Darren.
can see the
he
Dilapaju.
would actually have some of his soldiers, the SS, would dress up as
Or the
raptors.
Velasa, yeah, the Juwasa Raptor.
He would have them dressed as raptors, and then
I think you're
eat
making
people.
Jeff very uncomfortable right
Are you Jewish?
Hey,
I'm
what
sorry.
if it was? What
No.
if it was called Jurassic Park?
Jesus.
Nailed it.
I can't be on freaking record laughing at this right now.
Neither can I.
That's what you're worried about? I mean,
You're gonna get canceled.
Cancel from what? I don't do shit.
Yeah.
I don't got any money.
I mean, I always have a game.
I'm gonna cancel your warehouse
Just
job.
want to go ahead and just.
I
It
do
always
need-
takes 30 minutes. To
I
get
do need
through
to go
it.
pee. So place back first of all.
You're on the clock.
Okay, that's fine.
We should
I know.
take a
It's
seat,
right
see
there,
what he does.
36.
Caleb, what's this episode brought to you by? I know it's not any good. Sorry, everybody, but you know, you get what you pay for, right?
good. This is
Nobody
great.
pays for this.
No, this
so-
one's the best one we've probably ever done.
Right, teespring.com. Get you some 3BroMigos. I got a
Hey.
sticker somewhere on here. There's stickers. There's
Yeah,
sweatshirts.
You can not
there's-
get those at
Yeah.
teespring.com.
This episode's brought to you by.
Hey everybody, this is Caleb's theme song. He's here to shout out the sponsor.
Hey everyone. Y'all ever want to know what the Rockies taste like? Well, get your stupid ass to the store and tap into the Rockies with a nice 36 pack of Coors Light. Is it 36 now?
That's what it is. That is.
I was thinking like tap into the Rockies. 36
I know
is what you get now?
This game takes forever.
Let's get it.
Oh, just jump into that. That's fine.
Go ahead. Give me your. You gonna bring it in?
Oh, fuck. You gonna do everything around here?
It's a fun game.
I know what it is.
And then he gives us a "Do you know?" and doesn't even do the damn song.
That was a different beat,
That was.
dog.
Yeah.
No. When
yeah, you're all
he
twisted.
gave us the "Did you know?" on the Schindler's List in Jurassic Park, he didn't play the damn song.
It's okay. Moving on.
Wow, you do listen to this show all the time, huh?
Bitch, never mind.
Fun game, it's a fun game. We're gonna play it and we'll get it. Take it away, Greg.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. It's a fun game. It's time to have fun.
Fun game, it's a fun game. Yeah, just here, holy shit. Yeah.
Should be embarrassed. I don't know what to feel.
I can't wait. This sounds fun for this game.
Greg, you've played this game. Jeff, you've played this game.
yes.
We've all played
Yeah.
this
it's been a
game.
while.
Caleb has gotten one right finally. There is 5 stories. One of them's fake.
This is a fun game.
So here we go. Without further ado, here's your 5 stories. Again, one of them's fake. Number 1, a man who was
Fake.
revived from a drug overdose stole and crashed a police cruiser. Rescue dog named Van Gogh creates art using his tongue. A lottery winner in China dons mascot costume to hide jackpot from family.
Wait, how many are true? How many are false?
One's false. They're all true but one. A Louisiana man is suing McDonald's because a Happy Meal did not cure his depression. A 1970 sandals worn by Steve Jobs auctioned for $218,000.
Can you read the first one more time, please?
A man who was revived.
Jake, go ahead and rocket through all of those, actually.
Here we go. Here we go.
You're right.
Go ahead and
It
rocket
never
through all of
fails.
those again, please.
A lot. You should just do 3 stories.
Maybe. A man who was revived from a drug overdose stole and crashed the police cruiser. Or a police cruiser. Rescue dog named Van Gogh creates art using his tongue. A lottery winner in China dons mascot costume to hide jackpot from family. A Louisiana man is suing McDonald's because a Happy Meal did not cure his depression. In 1970 sandals worn by Steve Jobs auctioned for $218,000.
It's sad because all those could be true. And most of them are, except for one.
Isn't that weird how it works out?
Very
You're
good.
like, man,
Yeah.
those all could be true. But one of them isn't. It's kind of like it's some sort of game or something.
You figured it out.
You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying? Hey, because they could all be true, though. My point is...
They're good,
It's,
right?
No, it's like they're so... These are not, like, good stories. These are, like, bad humanity stories. But they could all be possibly true.
It does show like the clown world where the
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I
Can
agree
you
with
shoot
you.
me through 3 and 5 again, please?
A lottery winner in China dons mascot costume to hide jackpot from family.
Do we have any details on the mascot?
Like what kind of costume?
Yes.
What was the costume like?
was the costume?
Oh, see, but that's the name of the game, Greg. He can't give us any shit.
He gives us
The
shit all
point
time.
is when
We have to deliberate. Oh, you have an answer for that?
I guess I could make one.
This is hog shit. Oh,
because
see,
it didn't
then
ever,
that
because it
one's
never
fake.
happened.
yeah.
Got it.
Hey, toss me through that number 5 again, real quick, please.
1970 sandals worn by Steve Jobs auctioned for $218,000.
1970 sandals?
Yeah.
Steve Jobs?
Is that some sort of year?
or is that a type of sandal?
1970
Like maybe it's like a. I'll use my.
I'm possibly sandals he wore throughout the decade. I don't.
1970 sandals.
Again, I
remember
focus
it like it
on
was
story
yesterday.
only. I
How
don't
about
read.
the sandals he wore from the 1970s?
so what he would have been
Auctioned
his
off
sandals
for
when
So
he was what
19
10?
pairs
How old was he?
of 70s sandals. All I heard was 1970 sandals was a good year. But 19 pairs
Of 70 sandals.
Okay,
70
I'm going to go ahead and say that number 5 is true because there are some people out there that would buy shit like that.
Tech bros are
But that's
weird and
also
stupid
bullshit,
and have
though.
disposable income. They would definitely buy stupid shit
Okay.
like that. Yeah,
And I feel
that's
that.
definitely.
But this
that's
is Steve
definitely real
Jobs, and that was $218,000.
218,000.
No,
That's 1970s money, actually. Too.
that's 19 pairs of 70s sandals.
No, Caleb.
That
It's
Steve
just
Jobs
Caleb.
wore.
It's just one pair.
It's a pair of sandals
1970.
that he wore in the 70s is what it's saying.
Say it again.
1970s sandals
Why does this game take so long? Again?
worn by
'Cause of me.
Steve Jobs auctioned for $218,000.
1970s sandals.
I can buy that. I mean, not physically. I wouldn't spend that much money on that, but I mean, I could believe that to be
I got you.
true because so much
Yeah.
auction shit. I hear this shit all the time.
Okay, let's go to the dog. The
That
dog
sounds like
one?
human interest story straight from
Yeah.
the 10 o'clock news.
the
That's
high
definitely got to be fucking real.
Rescue
right?
dog
Yeah.
named Van Gogh creates
Yeah.
art
That-
using his tongue.
That's got human interest written all over
And,
it.
then
for sure.
and then they hit you with the huge, like, 14-car pileup. That
Yeah,
We
yeah.
create it.
No. This is 1050
Van
actually.
Gogh. Yeah, that's how they
This is a
follow it.
1050. This is
Right.
a 1050 story right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right after like the car crash that killed 8 people.
Yeah, they talk about all the terrible shit.
Small
The
children
dog.
were running around on the freeway, burning
It's the
alive.
only good story in the hour.
Yeah,
So
that's why I
the
kinda
kind
But then we
Maybe
got
it can't
Van
be true.
Gogh. But what does he paint the paintings on? Like,
Probably a canvas.
Caleb, I only look at the headline.
That one, and then the first one I feel is something that happens in
I just
downtown
wish we had a
Fresno.
little
every
more
fucking day, so.
What was his diet?
is he like doing like murals downtown? Like, I want to know.
Sounds like an Adam Sandler movie.
Because I mean, Van Gogh's like anybody from like Minneapolis could say that, and they're like the mountains. They're like, yeah, my Van Gogh paints on my nutsack.
Does anybody have a guess of what story is
Why don't
the
you go ahead
fake?
and rush us through all those again?
I think the first one may be false because it's worded weirdly.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you read that one again?
The first one?
Yeah.
A man who was revived from a drug overdose stole and crashed a police cruiser.
Like after he was revived, like they revived
I'm
him.
assuming
He's like,
that's-
thanks for my life. Take your
I'm
car."
assuming. Well, I'm assuming it was somebody that had to been the criminal. I mean, that's.
I
the
feel
only
like
thing.
that's something that's happened.
The other
before
one.
often,
If you want me to
and so,
answer
yeah, that
the
doesn't seem
costume
too out
for
of it.
the jackpot, I would assume again because I don't read any of the articles.
Hello Kitty.
Is
No,
that
that's Japanese.
you have everybody that wins? Like you always see a picture of them holding a check, and that's what I think it is. Is they're wherever they are for the
like,
media.
oh no,
That makes
They're
perfect
wearing
sense.
a costume
I-
so that nobody sees them. That's what because I swear to you, true. I don't ever read the articles.
I honestly
Clearly.
think that one's the fake one, and I'll tell you why.
I wish you would.
They don't have.
I'm gonna say that.
They're not allowed to wear mascots in China.
Well,
That's
also,
number
I'm
3.
not sure if
What are you talking about? That's the mascot city on the planet.
I mean, do they even have lottery in communist countries? I don't know.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Japan. My bad.
Yeah, and then like with as many rules and regulations they have there, if you did win the lottery, wouldn't they want you to like show yourself?
I mean, you
and
can buy
kinda-
Nikes there though. It's not.
Yeah,
like, it's
I
not
get
good.
it. I get
No,
it.
you
No, I
can't
get
buy
your
them
point,
there. They
though.
make them there.
Well, they both. I mean, both are true. Both are true.
So,
we can make them, but we can't buy them.
man, yeah,
You're gonna say 3?
That's bad. But
Okay.
I'm
That's a
gonna
good
say, I'm gonna
point.
say 3.
That's
Okay.
a good
feeling
point.
that
That's a
one.
good point. That's a good point.
What do you?
Well, that's just through all
I've
5.
never heard of the
Let's
lottery.
hear 'em
A
again.
man was
I know, right? Have you
revived
ever heard
from a
of that?
drug overdose, stole and crashed a police cruiser.
It's probably in Florida.
Rescue dog named Van Gogh creates art using his tongue.
On what canvas?
A lottery winner in China dons mascot costume to hide jackpot from family.
Wait, was the dog story with watercolors?
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't.
what
I
was
so
the
many
paint that it
fucking
was
times
used on?
I have to say. I mean,
'Cause I
Greg
mean, you know,
knows what
it-
he's doing. He's sitting there with a shit-eating grin on his face.
It really can't be anything toxic because the dog's lapping that up.
If it was awful on the owner, it's just
right.
He's breathing that in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
A Louisiana man
It's in his mouth.
is suing McDonald's.
You can't eat paint chips.
Yeah,
You can't. Dogs.
But
can't
I mean,
eat
why
paint.
would you? But we know that that's just a difficult thing to do.
I think the parent
As humans, and a dog will lap up. Have you ever hawked up a loogie
A dog
and
would probably
spit it
eat
on the
the
floor,
paint.
and the
What's gonna
dog comes
happen
up
is
and swallows it?
all
The
the
camera battery's gonna
Disgusting.
die, and it's just gonna fucking go dark.
Yeah.
Or nobody ever is gonna get the answer.
We already did the outro, so we're fine.
The Happy Meal one. The Americans are
That's
litigious as
definitely
fuck
not
too.
true.
A
That's gotta be
Louisiana
Say that
man
one again?
is suing McDonald's because a Happy Meal did not cure his depression.
Bull ass
Nah, that's-
fucking shit.
Americans are
That's
litigious.
their antidepressant over there.
In the
McDonald's.
90s, I would have never bought that. In the 2020s, hell yeah, I definitely buy that happy.
And the last one is
I'd buy that Happy
1970
Meal.
sandals worn by Steve Jobs,
Yeah,
auction
probably.
for
Dude, that's the one that's worded weird to me.
So let's go ahead and
Caleb,
Ricky, do you have
Let's go.
Ricky? Do you have one?
I'm not feeling it on that one.
I don't know. I'm kind of going with Jeff.
Okay.
China doesn't have a lottery.
I don't think they do. No, I think Jeff's got a good point.
So are you going to pick?
Yeah,
three?
I'm gonna go with
three. 2 at 3. Caleb, Greg, do you guys want to?
I want to pick the dog. I think it's irresponsible. I don't think a dog can
Very
Van Gogh?
irresponsible.
Van Gogh,
It's
fuck
very
yourself,
real.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog would have died from licking too much paint.
Yeah, it's toxic.
You know how you have to put
There's plenty.
no- there's
okay,
no-
okay. And you guys don't have kids. You don't know that there's not non-toxic pain out there.
Jeff,
like,
let me finish.
come on. Hey, let me. Okay, hold on. I went to a
maybe
kid's
to
birthday.
humans, but not to dogs.
Jeffrey Antonio Wright.
It's not my middle name.
Stop that. Jeffrey Penelope Wright. You need to stop that right now.
All right, listen. I went to a kid's birthday. This is kind of
I've
non-swicker,
been to one
right?
of
I went to a kid's birthday today.
Humble
Okay,
brag.
all right. There was a kid there, and they were painting these.
Jeff doesn't have kids, by the way.
I
There was a kid at
There was a
kid's
kid at a
birthday.
kid's party.
Yeah.
Believe that or not?
Cool.
Okay. So they were painting birdhouses. Okay, having a nice fun craft and everything. And there's probably like a 3-year-old there, and he was
craft.
painting. Okay, he had paint all over his hands and everything like that. And then they had some food on the thing, and the kids just. I'm fuck. God, sorry.
You're good. It's okay.
Just grabbing the food with the wet ass paint and just shoving it in his mouth, and he's just
Whap.
got
Oh, that's
fucking
what that stands for?
all
Wet-ass
over-
Wet-ass paint.
Wet-ass paint.
That's the kids'
I
version.
didn't know.
You know how they make kids' versions of songs?
I thought WAP would, yeah.
And he's
What
just
you gonna
sucking
do
off.
with this wet ass paint? But his ass is still in there.
So
Jeff,
yes,
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It was
Jeff,
just so
Suzanne
they
Sarandon,
they-
right.
they have non-toxic paint, so I think the dog could lick the non-toxic paint and be perfectly fine. No.
Bro, you're trying to sell them on. I'm
know what I
fine
like-
with
you know
sharing
what I
a
liked
win with
about
you.
that,
Well, no, I'm-
You
I'm-
can't let
I'm
this
just saying.
fucking guy win one.
You know what my
They're not
favorite
going to
thing?
pick it anyway. So
You know what my favorite thing about him saying that was just like,
That he
you guys
thought-
don't have kids. I went to this other kid's birthday. I thought
Also,
you were going
that
to say
he,
something about your own kids.
I
well,
just
no, my
love-
kids don't do stupid shit like that. They don't fucking eat paint.
I know.
A little better than that.
I was also kidding.
Blast me through all 5 of them again?
No. You've gotten them 5 times. I need an
See,
answer.
this is the point where I have to try to remember what they all were. So number 1 was
Car revived.
this guy had an overdose and he was revived,
And then
the
he-
adrenaline like pumped him up
That makes
so
sense.
much where he was like, oh fuck, you guys have Jesus powers, and he got back in the car.
Is it a police car?
No, that doesn't happen.
Yes,
because
it's a
that dude's
police
psyche
cruiser.
and his body would be so fucked off from that goddamn overdose and being revived because that shit hurts. Don't ask me why I know that. So number 2 is
Van Gogh.
the dog
Toxic.
painting pictures.
Yeah. 3.
3 is
Lotto.
Chinese. They don't have them.
Probably not.
Louisiana Happy Meal.
They actually
Not
make
happy.
the lottery tickets that we get, but they can't buy them. 4 is a lie because that hick man, that hayseed, definitely his depression is cured by a Big Mac. And then number 5
1970s.
is the one I'm choosing. Fuck you.
Jobs' shoes.
I'm gonna go with the paint dog. I think dogs are dumb. They can't paint.
Okay, so you're going 2. You guys went 3. You're going to share 3. And Caleb, you are going 5.
Yeah.
All right. Louisiana man.
Are you sure, Caleb?
A Louisiana man suing McDonald's because a Happy Meal did not cure his depression is true.
Yeah. I knew it.
Rescue dog named Van
Oh,
Gogh
fuck me.
creates art using his
knew
tongue.
it.
I knew that. I just didn't want to do the China one.
It's true.
Obviously, it's true.
What was that excuse?
I didn't want to.
A lottery winner in China dons mascot costume to hide jackpot for family is also true.
They have a lottery.
So Caleb is still alive.
I think it's the first one because it was worded weird. I should went with my gut.
I'm about to shotgun this thing right now. JK. I don't know how to do that.
1970 sandals worn by Steve Jobs, auctioned for $218,000. Is true.
We all lost together.
A man who was revived from a drug overdose stole and crashed a police cruiser.
That was my first
is
guess.
fake.
See,
Should've
but the
won my
thing
gut.
is, Jake, that's incorrect.
That has to happen
that's
before.
happened.
That's
But not-
had to happen
Find the
before.
fucking headline
game.
and give it to me.
I'll find it right now.
So,
Just kidding.
I knew it was worded weirdly. It threw me off. I knew something else.
and you know what's funny is
Yeah.
right when we started the game,
Yeah.
and I said number 1 A, and you go wrong. False. And you had it. I
Showed
was
my
like,
guess.
I go, did I
My
do a
gut.
tell like Pedro said? I didn't. Do
Oh,
it.
dude, yeah.
No, you
What
just
did
said a
do with your
man.
Finger?
It's his thumb. Or
Yeah,
his
the
pinky.
pinky, right?
Pinky. He goes like this.
Yeah, Pedro was like, oh, your pinky went like this. It's that one. And I love Diddy.
The motherfucker won.
He won. He got it
It was
right.
incredible.
Would you
He's
call him
observant. like-
Diddy?
Diddy. Yeah, we call him Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Don't be. I mean, last time we did this, Jeff about had an aneurysm waiting to hear the answer.
No, dude, that's the funny thing. Like, I know people who listen to it that have the same thing. It's like, why can't you just choose something?
It's in the moment.
like, well, why-
It's I mean, those are all fairly believable, correct?
That was my point earlier.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's a challenge to do this, Caleb.
You did a good job.
I try.
It's a lot of work.
You know?
Let's see you come up with a fake story right now, and then 4 real ones.
Okay.
I know. I hope the camera battery dies.
We'll be right back.
3 months later.
You guys want a game?
Yeah.
I'll give you a fucking game.
Oh,
Fun game. It's a fun game. We're gonna play it and we're having fun.
It's fun.
Fun game.
we're waiting.
FBI searches Biden's Wilmington home and finds more classified materials.
False.
It's true.
Downtown Atlanta
Fake
protest
news.
turns into riot. 6 arrested, police say.
True.
Wiener Schnitzel actually has
Fake.
nutrients. Alec Baldwin
True.
True.
protests in Stockholm
It's not
include
that,
Koran burning draw condemnation.
not that easy, is it?
Well, which is the real one?
All
You
of
guys
them
want
are
me to
real,
blast through 'em
except
again?
schnitzels.
What?
The wiener schnitzel
No, that was real.
has nutrients.
That was
I
a
mean,
real one.
technically.
Look how strong I am. I eat that shit all the time. Case in point. This episode is brought to you by Wiener Schnitzel.
Put it in you.
We got the nutrients.
I mean, is there anything you guys wanted to? I tried. I fucking tried.
You did a great job.
You know,
Hey, happy birthday,
feel like
dude.
appreciate
Happy
it.
birthday,
Happy
Jake.
birthday, Jake.
Appreciate it.
Jake, don't be down on this podcast. This is
I'm
great. This
never
is a good
down.
one.
No,
This is
it's
so good.
always fun.
You're just like,
Hey.
well, I just really fucking tried here. Okay, I'm sorry. You're like
I don't-
apologizing.
I didn't do my hands on my head. Like I think you exaggerated that a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Hey,
I tried my best,
To his-
guys.
to his-
Is that your Niners impression after tomorrow's game?
oh boy.
That's gonna be my hips of victory, bitch. As I'm thrusting in the air
You got-
for the win.
Right to the air.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be the air just like the Cowboys kick.
I
their
think
kicks.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh come on.
What's up with them Dodgers, man?
I mean, they fucking suck in the playoffs. So
Solid
you know,
point. So-
you know,
Bro, you know who you're talking.
At least they
don't
made it.
take the bait.
What?
I'm just telling them the truth, dude. We had a bad Bad postseason.
He doesn't
man.
know one player on the Dodgers.
I don't know. I'm starting to feel that way too with all the turnaround going on.
True,
To be honest.
true.
And I get that too, because it's like you want to believe in them, and then you kind of forget because they betray you.
Yeah, they choke.
What sucks is I sold the idea that this was a mashup with the other podcast guys, and none of them showed up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just 3BroMigos.
Yeah, I love them.
So maybe this
They
is
got
just a
shit
way
going on. Like to this one right here, Kevin. Today's his birthday also, so he's
Happy
doing his
birthday,
thing.
Kevin.
Yeah.
You missed out, bro.
So
B-Day,
people
bro.
got lives, man. They got things going. So
In the middle of the night?
there's some, yeah, maybe.
Fucking
He's busy.
getting busy.
Yeah, maybe he
Birthday
was-
blowjob. Way to go,
Jeff's
Kev.
over here wanting to talk about Dodgers some more, Caleb.
More like dodging
He's
wins.
not the only one. I want to talk Dodgers too.
Do you know one Dodgers player? What hat am I wearing, Caleb?
Hey, Caleb.
It's the Atlanta Braves.
All right. What position did Vince Scully play?
Dude, that's stupid, man. You know. Why you ask me a question?
I just wanted to know.
That's dumb.
Hey, yeah, what did
The
he play?
Skullmeister?
What position did he play?
The Skullster
Yeah, man.
taking it to the ship.
At what position?
I don't fucking know. What was he, like a shortstop?
He was too
He's
busy
the radio
talking.
announcer.
Yeah, he's
You
doing like
idiot.
literally the same thing you're
No,
doing
like
right now.
back in his high school days, he was a shortstop.
You can't prove he wasn't. Can you prove he wasn't?
No, you can.
Glad
He's
we
a
did the
he was a
outro already.
shortstop.
I don't think anything that you said in the outro that we started with, because we can go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. Exactly. We recorded
Well, we
the
all
outro.
know that Jeff's dick is huge.
Yeah.
That was one thing.
I mean, he's
Well, wait,
6'6".
you still got, you do the math. Do the dick math.
hey, plop that thing out. Let's take a look. Let's take
no,
a gander.
no, we
Jeff.
have to do everything I said in the outro.
That's
mean,
why.
he
Oh,
did.
you know what? I'm starting to realize that's why they call you the guillotine on the streets. Because that thing is just fucking swaying.
Swinging,
My goodness,
swinging back and forth.
hottest
the
execution.
guillotine was the.
It is. That's
It's not swinging.
Oh, it's not. What am I thinking of? What's the one
Catapult?
that's
The
swinging?
pendulum.
You're
The
thinking
pendulum.
The
There you
pendulum.
go.
That's more like a
There you go.
circumcision.
Oh, right,
Which he
right,
is.
right.
Well, no, he's
mean,
cut.
Yeah.
That's his favorite precision. The circumcision.
Position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You circumcised some ladies. I've seen.
I mean,
with
I've
your
heard
dick.
anyway. I guess.
I mean, is he
Cut him up real
at that
good.
point? Are you?
you guys don't know Jeff's OnlyFans? He does some wild shit, man.
He just
Like you make me feel
cut
bad
to
about it.
Greg's outro, please, producer.
Thank you for listening to the 3BroMigos podcast. I am Caleb. That is Greg. That is Ricky. That's Jeff, the circumciser, and that's Jacob.
Thanks, guys. I
happy
hope.
birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Jay.
you. Thank you. 40.
Yeah.
So
Here's
This
the
is 40,
40, bro.
40. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
happy birthday, Darren, too.
And yeah, Darren.
happy birthday, Burns.
And Burnsy.
You wouldn't be awake right now.
No, I don't know. I
Happy
forgot.
birthday, Hoser.
I forgot. And Hose Dog.
and my mom.
And Sandy.
Anybody else?
Hey, my great aunt. I got my homie Pico coming out.
All right, cut the Greg's outro. Peace. Thank you.
Greg, do you want to do the outro again just because? Are you sure? Just let him do it.
This would be our third one.
No, just let him do it.
All right, everybody, we had a great time here at the 40th birthday party podcast with Jake, Caleb, and Ricky, and Big Dick Jeff. Circumcisions all around. Get it cut, get it loose, and hold it tight. Thanks for having us, everybody. Say hello to your aunt for me.